Hello and welcome. Today we're cooking Spanish mackerel on the grill. In Psalm 8, God tells us that He made man a little lower than the angels and crowned him with glory to rule over His creation, including the birds of the air, and it says specifically the fish of the sea. So we know God is pleased to share the fish of His sea with us if we ask. This mackerel was just filleted, and so we've left the skin on, as you can see. Now if you had stored this, you'd want to take the skin off for storage in the freezer. And also note that toward the head end of the fish there are some pin bones, and so if you're serving this to children, you'll want to be mindful of that as you help them. I have here a pan that I'm going to use just for support for now, but instead of a grill basket I'm using this aluminum foil that I've put just about a teaspoon of olive oil on and spread it around. So I'm going to lay the mackerel in there. My grill is hotter toward the side that's closest to me, so I'm going to put the thicker end of the mackerel toward me for that reason.
The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity.
You'll have to make your own call for your own grill. Now you'll notice the quality of the fish, it's translucent, and we're going to be watching for that to change so that we know when it's done. We want it to be cooked but not overcooked. That's the biggest key. In seasoning today we're going to keep it simple. What I've done is taken the juice of half a lemon and some of the zest, 1 clove of garlic, a couple tablespoons of olive oil, salt and pepper, and just whisked it together, keeping it simple so that we can really enjoy the freshness of this fish. I'm just going to spoon some right over the fish. In the meantime, the grill has been heating. I turned it on high for a couple of minutes to get the whole thing well heated, and then I have turned it down to medium heat for actual cooking of the fish. I will cook it with the grill cover closed so that we have more even heating throughout, because I'm not going to turn this fish, I'm just cooking it in this same orientation until we're done. Alright, so opening the hot grill, I'm going to slide this right off of the pan. The pan was just used for support. I'll keep it for when the fish is done. I'm going to close the cover and we'll check on it in a few minutes. Alright, let's check and see how this fish is doing. We see it's starting to change to opaque on the surface, but clearly it's still not cooked. Now there's quite a bit of liquid here, and I didn't know how much there would be from these particular fish, so I didn't perforate the tin foil, but I am now. I'm just going to go ahead and put a couple of cuts through there. It'll make some good smoke for some good flavor, and it'll also help the fish to have more of a grilled quality as opposed to a poached quality. I'm going to take these peppers off that was cooking. And we'll come back in a couple more minutes and check on the fish. Okay, it's been only about 3 minutes since I last checked the mackerel, and you can see what a change has occurred. So that extra liquid has boiled off or drained off and created some wonderful flavor. We can check this with a fork to see that it's flaky. You actually don't want it to be much more done than this, so I'm going to turn the grill off. Part of the reason is that the fish will continue to cook, so you want it to seem just 30 seconds away maybe from where you would really like it, because it's going to continue to finish. So I'm going to slide that right back off. And tonight I'm serving it with a purple cabbage slaw and some quinoa that I cooked with a Goya seasoning and the rind from half a lemon chopped up, and I put those peppers that I was grilling on there with some more lemon dressing, all to complement this beautiful mackerel. If God grants you some mackerel, say thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy cooking it. Some mackerel are larger than these, of course, so the cooking time is going to vary depending on the size of the fish that you're cooking.
There is a Redeemer, Jesus, God's own Son, precious Lamb of God, Messiah, Holy One. Jesus, my Redeemer, above all names. Precious Lamb of God, Messiah, oh, for sinners slain. Thank you, oh my Father, for giving us your Son and leaving your Spirit till the work on earth